Now, there are so many newly announced asymmetrical horror games that we sometimes forget about, and those are the ones that's being developed in the shadows. Well, instead of TCM or Halloween the game, a new asymmetrical horror game called Fear Hour, being developed by a solo developer, Quantumedia. This is a game that is still very early in the stages, and even though there's not a lot of information out yet, what we do know already makes it something worth keeping an eye on if you are into new asymmetrical horror games that's not mainstream. This game will not be your typical 1v4 or even your 1v7 style game. Fear Hour is going with a 1v5 format, and on top of that, there are 3 different killers to choose from. Each of these killers is built off original concepts and comes with their own theme and identity, including unique music that could potentially act as a cue when a killer is nearby. From what has been shown so far, the Butcher looks like a more heavy damage type character, while the Stalker seems more calculated and strategic, which could lead to more precise abilities. And the Conjurer at the moment is relying on telekinetic abilities. Depending on how the killers are executed, this could create very different playstyles. One thing that also stands out is the game's slogan, "Always trust your instincts," which likely ties into how players react in the high pressure situations, although the full meaning behind it is still unclear. There are currently 3 main gameplay areas that have been revealed so far, and those are explorers, killers, and levels. As an explorer, your main objective is to complete different tasks depending on the level, with the option to take additional objectives for greater rewards. These extra objectives will likely be more difficult in my opinion, which adds a layer of risk versus reward. As an explorer, you can defend yourself by using brute force, which raises the question of how strong survivors will actually be in this game, and what kind of weapons will be available. At the same time, the developer has made it clear that if things go wrong, sometimes the best option is to hide and pray. If you are playing as a killer, each one comes with their own abilities and weaknesses, which means players will need to understand their limitations as well as their strength. The main goal of the killer is simple: stop the explorers from completing their objectives and eliminate everyone. However, it seems like the game is pushing players to be more strategic rather than just relying on aggression, which could make matches feel more tense and calculated. Another thing that makes Fear Hour stand out is the idea of levels. Each level is designed to be unique, not just in layout, but also in objectives and overall atmosphere. This could be a big role in replayability of Fear Hour, especially if each match feels different depending on the environment and how objectives are structured. Fear Hour is currently targeting a 2027 release, and we should be seeing a trailer sometime soon. On top of that, there's currently a community contest running until April 7th, where players can submit their own kill animation ideas for a chance to have that animation implemented into the game. If you are interested in staying up to date on Fear Hour, you can check out their Twitter and Discord and search the game title Fear Hour so you don't miss when new information drops. Remember to hit that like button. If you are interested in staying up to date on Fear Hour, you can check out their Twitter and Discord and search the game name Fear Hour. Remember to hit that like button, and welcome to Mr. Unleashed World.